Hi guys, TechSpark here with another video review, and this time we'll be looking at the Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior class Grimlock. Now, I know it's been a while since I've done any of these reviews, but anyway, I've got this one now. But anyway, this is Grimlock. Pretty cool, looks pretty good. Colours and everything looks pretty screen accurate. There's probably a couple of paint applications that could be put on there, and he's got like a gap near his crotch. But looks decent. The only thing, and I'm going to get it up front now, the only thing that puts me off the figure is the fact that it doesn't scale well. Now, in the show, Grimlock, obviously, the dinosaur is bigger than any of the Transformers in robot mode. Here's the Warrior class Bumblebee. That's the only thing that really is kind of niggling at me. Don't get me wrong, the figure's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the size. If this was a Voyager class, it would be a little bit better. But as you can see, there he is with Bumblebee. Like I said, apart from the size, it's a decent figure. So, this is Dino mode, and it's a dinosaur. Not much about it. You got some grey there for the arms, black, green. You got a little bit of gold on his head and on the side, and you got the Autobot symbol that you use on the video game. A little bit of paint on his face, but it would be nice for a little bit more paint. Like for instance, like on his feet, or the detail in this. And you see, you got some great detail in the arm, and in here. That's where his foot is. Yeah, his hand is. But you got some good details up there as well, like the teeth, the silver, and the silver on his nose. I'm not sure he had silver on his nose, to be honest. I can't remember. But anyway, the articulation in Dino mode is basically he's got hinge here, swivel here. He got kind of like a soft plastic ratchet for his leg. His arms swivel in and out, that's it, no bend at the arm, and nothing at head, but he has a chomping gimmick, chomp, which is kind of like, you spot, well, at any animal you should have a chomping gimmick, chomp, yeah, right, stop it. But anyway, there he is. He stands pretty well. He can actually stand on his feet and go for a kind of like an attack thing, so he can, whoops, kind of an attack mode thing there. He can on his legs. Pretty cool. Transformation in this guy is actually quite simple, so I'll just remove this. And point the camera down, sorry guys, not focus. Transformation is easy, just move these out of the way. And then kind of split the tail here. It actually splits, instead of right down the middle, it actually splits off to the side, so split it like that. Get everything detached. The head is pegged in with two pegs there. Peg it, unpeg it in, and whoop, there's Grimlock's head. Like so. And then start moving stuff around. Unpeg the actual leg, actually pegs into the body. Unpeg that, unpeg there. Like so. Swing the arms all the way at the back of the head of the figure. Then this thing will swivel up. Actually, the arms go down, not up, swing around, and then the thing that pegged into here will peg into the chest here. So let's just do that. Move the arms back, get out of the way, put that back. Legs, simple, split them apart, and then detach them from the back here. The feet actually peg into here, detach them from the back, and then I kind of like how these legs transform. Basically the tail here, flip that in, and as you can see there's a moulded in tail piece there, which I found pretty cool. And then push that up like that, swing it around, and then this whole thing will peg back down. That slidey joint will push back down again. I'll show you the other one, and then flip up his foot like so. Does it show you on this side when you lift this up on this slidey thing, push it right round, and then make sure everything's clear, and then slide it back down again so it fits in. And follow. Here's toe. Come to the arms, situate the arms. So make sure the elbows are that way. Then come around here. Fingernail, pop out his hand. And then situate everything, and there is Grimlock in robot mode. Let's quickly stand here. Stand him up so you can have a better look. You can see Grimlock's robot mode is pretty cool. He does have some extra arms here, which I find pretty cool. It actually reminds me of, I can't remember his name from Mortal Kombat. Fallback, you can have them like that, but again, I don't see anything wrong with the robot mode. You got a head hanging off the back of it, but what Grimlock toy didn't. Bit of a little tiny bit hollow bit in the back, but again, what you're gonna do. But the fact that you've got the actual tail here, and then I said a moulded in tail, so it fills that leg in. I thought that's pretty cool. It's finding hard to stand him. He's got like 2 heels at the back here, so you can get him in some like lean. I want to show you. Lean him right back. You see, you can get them lean right back. And this is the first figure I've got where there's nothing loose on it. They're all tight, they're nice and decent, and everything's pretty cool. Again, the colours obviously come all across. You've got the green stripe going through his chest, black chest, you've got that Autobot symbol there. Green here, a little bit more detail in the arms, but very nice. You've got like here, which is kind of a nod to the G1 Grimlock, which actually this repainted in the G1 Transformers colours. But all in all, it's a decent figure. Like I said, the only thing that lets it down, just like the dinosaur mode, is the robot mode. Now it's not as off-putting here, but we all know that Grimlock shouldn't be the same size as Bumblebee. I think he's a little bit taller by the head there, but it's not as bad in robot mode. But again, in the show, it's mostly in Dino mode, and I'm just disappointed that. But if they brought it out in a Voyager form, or if I find something like an oversized version of this, that would be perfect. But again, it's zoom right the way into his head, and his head looked brilliant, gold with blue thingy. Yeah, blue thingies, blue eyes. It's pretty cool. Again, you got the detail all the way down here, and again, it's just, like I said, it's a solid figure. The joints are solid. Now, the articulation, his head on it goes from side to side, so it looks side to side, doesn't look up and down or anything. The same joint you had in for a leg for Dino mode is in here on the rope mode for the arm, swivel, hinge. You've got the ratchet hinge here. There's nothing to erase it apart from the transformation joint. There's no waist articulation, which I don't understand why they couldn't have put one in. You got the hip joint. Sorry, excuse me. It's a swivel and a hinge. You got a swivel below that. Bends at the knee. Not a complete bend. That's what you get, but what you can do about that. And due to the transformation hinge, you can move the foot. But that's about it. It doesn't come with any accessories or anything because it didn't have any accessories in the show, as far as I know. I've only watched the second season, I think, or third season. I haven't watched the newest one that's come out yet. But you can articulate these, like I told you before, like grab your arms. But all in all, I don't see anything really wrong with it. Apart from the size just puts me off. It'd be nice if that kind of like folded up a little bit, so you do like get the dino head, like, does it even peg in? No, it doesn't even peg in, it just sits there. But again, this is the first figure I've got that none of the joints are wrong with it. Like I said, the size just puts me off a lot. But anyway, this is Grimlock. If you're wondering about getting this, I recommend getting this. If you're not bothered about the size, I recommend getting this, especially the G1 coloured version. I might actually pick up the G1 coloured version on eBay if I can find it. But all in all, it's a decent enough figure. So So this is Text back with Grimlock. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching guys. See you later.